techniques and performance practices applied in the contemporary arts. Module 7. Objectives. At the end of this module, the learners will be able to A. Distinguish local materials used as applied to contemporary arts, B. Value the artwork made from the local recyclable materials, and C. Create an artwork using local recyclable materials.
Deepening. Contemporary art differs from modern and traditional art, thus it is relevant to ask if different methods should be used for teaching. Conceptual focuses on the idea, which can be either abstract or social. Social, current social amp, political topics are dealt with, often from critical perspective. Expressive, both content amp, form is meaningful amp, communicative. Popular culture, issues and aspects of popular culture are dealt with, either by conceptualizing or criticizing. Biographical, means of expression can be social, poetical or expressive. Documentary, approaches documentary or holds elements of research.
What techniques are used to make contemporary artwork? Contemporary art is often looked at with a skeptical eye. The truth about contemporary art is that it uses techniques that most people aren't quite used to, causing that skepticism to come into play. However, these techniques are actually quite difficult and all deserve our credit. It's an incredible feat to create a piece of contemporary art. Especially using these techniques, they challenge the mind and offer unique perspectives in a way that art has never been able to do before. For that reason, they're some of the most valuable techniques that a person can experience through artwork. Here are 3 techniques that are most relevant in contemporary art today. 1. Minimalism. One of the artistic movements that have been most relevant throughout the contemporary art movement is minimalism. Minimalism seeks to take away what's unnecessary and leaving only what's essential. Minimalism is incredibly difficult and has even made its way into being a huge part of branding and design for companies all over the world. This is probably the most important part of contemporary art, as it has informed so much of society. Point 2. Found objects. Taking something that people view as useless, and then using it in a unique way in order to make artwork is one of the most important movements that currently exist in contemporary artwork. The idea is that things that we often view as junk are actually more valuable than we think that they are. Everything you find can be used to tell a story, or to create new diverse perspectives that we're looking for when we attend an art exhibitions. Point 3. 3. Large-scale art. Thin over the past. Large-scale art. Walter de Maria created an art piece in 1977 that included 400 steel poles over 1 mile by 1 kilometer. That's incredible. Creating something huge to express diverse perspectives in artwork is incredibly popular, even today. Over the past 40 years, large-scale art, and art that includes the environment, has come into its own as one of the most important movements within contemporary art. Thin local materials used as applied to contemporary arts. 1. Puni o palm folding. Bulacan. Lake Nayo's way of decorating using leaf fronds folding. Art of leaf fronds folding in Bulacan Province, Philippines. Puni refers to the dyeing art of coconut leaf weaving. is a Tagalog term from the province of Bulacan which means to beautify or decorate with the use of coconut leaf. Coconut leaves are fashioned by folding, plaiting, braiding and simple weaving, which may have functional as well as aesthetic uses. Puni designs can be categorized according to their uses. The most common designs are in the form of toys such as birds, fish, grasshopper, etc. They are also used as food containers for suman, rice, and various kakanin. The most commonly known is the puso and paraphernalia for religious rituals, especially during Palm Sunday when these designs are used to accentuate the palaspas. But today they serve as modern artistic expressions and arrangement. Art is being revived through practical ways by preserving, developing, and transforming these puni designs into decorative pieces used as decors, accessories, and accents for various arrangement or crafts. Singkaban or bamboo art, Malolos Bulacan. The week-long Singkaban festival opened here on Tuesday to highlight the history, culture and tradition of the 437-year-old province of Bulacan. Singkaban, Filipino word for decorated bamboo arch, is used as a welcome signage of a town, city, or village in the country. It is widely used as decoration during town fiestas in Bulacan. Three Sonny-Coolest cookie mold carvings. Pampanga. Saintly Sweets. Sonny-Coolest cookies made with the imprint of San Nicolas de Tolentino, the miracle healer. Legend has it that he revived the sick with blessed bread mixed with water. 3. The Macabebe priest, Fray Felipe Talata, wrote about this wonder worker in the first Kapampangan book published by the Augustinians in 1614. The town, in the celebrated miraculous bread, known as Painsillos de San Nicolas, is known simply in Pampanga as San Nicolas. Pampanga's culinary historian, who still makes Sonny-Coolest from heirloom recipes, insist on using homemade pork lard and the Sonny-Coolest wooden molds, which are used to impress the dough with the distinctive imprint, are interesting kitchen artifacts themselves.
Aching Lilian is a food historian, author, and all-around excellent cook. She is also best known for San Nicolas cookies. Molded using 100-year-old blocks of wood with etchings of Pampanga towns and Kapampangan family coats of arms, these are certainly not your run-of-the-mill cookies. The fryers are long gone, but the tradition of the San Nicolas cookie remains, kept alive by Aching Lilian. Here are the ingredients: flour, cornstarch, egg yolks, oil, gata or milk, a bit of sugar, and a bit of butter.
Unahan ko ang butter, sa ating sugar, which is 1 cup of sugar. Ito ho, tipid na tayo sa ating egg yolks, 4 na lang ginagay ko. Unlike noong panahon natin ninuno, maraming egg yolks ang ginagamit.
History states that the egg whites were used as cement in old stone churches. In an effort to prevent wastage, Spanish friars taught the women of Pampanga egg yolk-based recipes such as the San Nicolas cookies.
Haluin lang po siya, and then ang ating coconut milk o kaya evaporated milk o kaya Carabao's milk o kaya goat milk, yung gatas ng kambing, kahit anong milk po maaari siya, 1/2 cup lang po. Tapos ang ating oil, 1/2 cup din. Nung panahon po ng aking nanay, ang ginagawa naming oil ay ginagamit naming oil ay oil ng mantika ng baboy.
Mantika ng baboy? Naku, that must have been very manyaman. Next on the procedure was to mix in the flour and then the cornstarch.
Kung mapansin po ninyo, ang first portion na ito ay meron siyang accurate measurement. Ang susunod na gagawin natin, yung po ang ginawa ng ating mga ninuno, wala na pong measuring. Hindi na tayo mag-measure. It's more of tansya-tansya method, na hindi na po uso ngayon yan sa baking. Kukuha pa ako ng another cup of third glass flour, ilalagay ko siya. Halo-halo na lang. Tapos, make a well sa gitna. Tsaka natin po ilalagay ang ating dough. Ito. Tsaka natin siya i-roll dito sa flour. Ang sekreto po dito, once pinrest mo siya sa middle, wala nang dumidikit, yun na. Again po, ang ating molds ay kailangan brush natin po siya ng oil. Pero wala po siya singlila ng brush, pisik-pisik na lang po.
Back in the day, they didn't have a brush, so pisik-pisik lang daw.
Start tayo sa press natin siya, tapos sa middle, pataas, middle, pababa. Ganyan siya. Same dito rin, middle, pababa, middle, pataas. Ito siya. Ito siya. Tapos ito, binibake po ito at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for about 12 to 15 minutes.
300 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes during a time when there were no oven timers and thermometers. So how did they do it?
Pero nung panahon ng ating ninuno, ng nanay ko, binibake nila sa isang bibingkahan oven. Wala po siyang thermometer, so ang kailangan, papasok mo yung kamay mo, i-feel mo kung yun ang temperature na gusto mo. And then, yung 12 to 15 minutes, may prayer. 3 Padre Nuestro, 3 Ave Maria, 3 Glorias.
After praying a full 15 minutes, hallelujah, the cookies were done. Little did I know that the cookies were the only sweet surprise I would experience that day. Aching Lilian revealed to me that my mom, Nora, was actually a mentor to her.
Alam mo, Sandy, malaking influence sa akin pagluluto ang mami mo.
Okay, paano naman? Paano nangyari
Kasi ang dami niyang naturo sa akin, like yung paggagawa ng San Nicolas. Although gumagawa kami niyan long before, pero ang aming paggagawa, ang procedure namin, may kulang.
Ano nagiging problema nyo before?
Parang nabibiyak siya agad. Hindi mo mabuksan, nagka-crack siya.
My mom suggested that she put in egg whites instead of just all egg yolks, and it worked wonders. The cookies no longer cracked. Those San Nicolas cookies were amazing, creamy, smooth, and a perfect snack to nibble on. But Aching Lilian had another surprise up her sleeve, ang dulce prenda. Basically, a San Nicolas cookie with condol and yema filling. Wow!
Alam nyo itong dulce prenda, no? Yung outside layer niya, parang San Nicolas. Sarap-sarap ng San Nicolas, no? Na kinumbahin nila ngayon, yung Castilla at yung Chinese, parang kopya yung kondol, di ba? Kinumbahin nila sa yema. Yun ang combination. Ang sarap, ibang klase. You have to try it. Ang ganda ng combination, lutong na, iba.
Five Pete's Taka. Pete. Laguna. Taka refers to paper mache made using carved wooden sculpture used as a mold. Taka was pioneered by Pete Local. Maria Pade. During Christmas, Pade was in charge of the church's decorations. The wooden angels and cherub was heavy, causing the carvings to fall. Pade devised the lightweight Taka paper mache as an alternative to the wooden sculptures. Pade was also a maker of local toys such as the yo-yo and the small acrobat hand puppet. A takan, a carved wooden sculpture, is used as a mold in making taka. Brown crab Kraft paper is used as a final layer for taka made for export. This provides a thicker base and smoother finish for the craft. Taka is also painted. 6 Bioperda, Tal, Lumban, Laguna. In the town of Tal, Batangas had a long tradition of hand embroidery since the turn of the century. Pina is a soft, fine, flexible, and durable off-white fabric about 2 to 4 inches in length. It is derived from the finest mature leaves of the red Spanish variety of pineapple. During the Spanish period, Pina was the most expensive and highly sought fabric worn for Barong Tagal.
Abaca belongs to banana family. Its fiber has a natural luster with colors ranging from pure white to ivory and dark brown. Back is the outermost covering or leaf sheath of the abaca stalk. It is a flat, thick, durable sheath as twine or braided. The strong brown fiber used to make furniture. Bamboo is used as raw material in creating many products. It is used in construction, textile, musical instruments, weapons, and many more. Buntal is a cylindrically shaped fibers. The supple ivory white strands are quite durable, pliable, and have good dyeing qualities. Buri is extracted from the matured leaves of the buri palm. The fiber is durable and resistant to moisture. Coir is the fibrous material surrounding the fruit of the coconut tree. Nito is a plant belonging to the fern family that grows abundantly in the hinterlands of Mindanao. Pandan is a tropical plant. It is processed and transformed into splints that are being used as raw material. Raffia is a fiber extracted from unopened buri leaf in 3 stages. It is loom woven into fabrics or used as wall coverings, upholstery material, folding doors, and window hangings. Rattan belongs to the palm family. There are different types of rattan palms, such as high or low climbers, single-stemmed or clustered rattan species. Tiki is a large, erect, and aquatic or marshy herb plant. It is found in central Luzon to Mindanao. It abounds in freshwater swamps, and in newly opened rice land at low altitudes. Tikog belongs to sea grasses. It is a native reed plant used as a raw material for mat weaving. Drawing media. Drawing is one of the major forms of expression within the visual arts, and is generally concerned with the marking of lines and areas of tone onto paper. Traditional drawings were monochrome, or at least had little color, while modern colored pencil drawings may approach or cross a boundary between drawing and painting. Drawing is often exploratory, with considerable emphasis on observation, problem solving, and composition. Colored and watercolor pencils are like graphite and charcoal pencils. Colored pencils' cores are wax-based and contain varying proportions of pigments, additives, and binding agents. They can be used in combination with several other drawing mediums. When used by themselves, there are 2 main rendering techniques colored pencil artists use: layering or burnishing. Dry/oil pastel. A pastel is an art medium in the form of a stick, consisting of pure powdered pigment in a binder. The pigments used in pastels are the same as those used to produce all colored art media, including oil paints. The binder is of a neutral hue and low saturation. Pastel techniques can be challenging since the medium is mixed and blended directly on the working surface, and unlike paint, colors cannot be tested on a palette before applying to the surface. Inco ink is a liquid or paste that contains pigments or dyes and is used to color a surface to produce an image, text, or design. Ink can be a complex medium, composed of solvents, pigments, dyes and other materials. The components of inks serve many purposes. The ink's carrier, colorants, and other additives affect the flow and thickness of the ink and its appearance when dry. 2. Painting. Media painting is the practice of applying paint, pigment, color or other medium to a surface. The medium is commonly applied to the base with a brush, but other implements, such as knives, sponges, and airbrushes can be used. Painting is a mode of creative expression, and the forms are numerous. Drawing, composition or abstraction and other aesthetics may serve to manifest the expressive and conceptual intention of the practitioner. Different types of paint are usually identified by the medium that the pigment is suspended or embedded in, which determines the general working characteristics of the paint, such as viscosity, miscibility, solubility, drying time. Oil painting is the process of painting with pigments that are bound with a medium of drying oil. Commonly used drying oils include linseed oil, poppy seed oil, walnut oil, and safflower oil. Certain differences are also visible in the sheen of the paints depending on the oil. An artist might use several different oils in the same painting depending on specific pigments and effects desired. The paints themselves also develop a particular consistency depending on the medium. Acrylic paint is fast-drying paint containing pigment suspension in acrylic polymer emulsion. Acrylic paints can be diluted with water, but become water-resistant when dry. Depending on how much the paint is diluted, with water, or modified with acrylic gels, media, or pastes. The finished acrylic painting can resemble a watercolor or an oil painting, or have its own unique characteristics not attainable with other media. The main practical difference between most acrylics and oil paints is the inherent drying time. Oils allow for more time to blend colors and apply even glazes over underpaintings. This slow drying aspect of oil can be seen as an advantage for certain techniques, but in other regards it impedes the artist trying to work quickly. Watercolor painting. Watercolor is a painting method in which the paints are made of pigments suspended in a water-soluble vehicle. The traditional and most common support for watercolor paintings is paper. Watercolors are usually transparent, and appear luminous because the pigments are laid down in a relatively pure form with few fillers obscuring the pigment colors, but can also be made opaque by adding Chinese white. The difficulty in watercolor painting is almost entirely in learning how to anticipate and leverage the behavior of water, rather than attempting to control or dominate it.